Today's behind the scenes of Tales from the Basement is going to be something that's kind of weird because this is going to be about the writing of the show, which there actually is some writing put into every single episode, believe it or not. We do like to call this a fictional reality series, so we try to go the whole, well, any reality series is pretty much scripted. We all know this by now. But we're trying to be like an actual real reality series where like things are really happening. And with the show, it really is based on stuff that is really going on. Save for some episodes, like very, very few episodes that are 100% made up. We have two types of stories for the episodes. We've got the original story and we've got the embellished story. So the original story is basically an original story. I mean, that's just basic comprehension, right? The story itself is written beforehand. Like, there's the episode where my ex comes back into town and she needs my help to have her have the wedding at the church.
How do we become besties in this moment that we just met? Oh, you're my best friend. I love you.
When I say besties, I mean it in a very exaggerated sense.
Oh.
I feel like this is some huge event. Everyone's watching it. This is the moment.
You should be like holding a blenders or something. I'll be like, I love blenders. Oh my gosh, we should be best friends.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, you guys are creative. You can figure something out. Let's do it.
That's not a real thing that happened. The woman who played my ex in the show, she's not my ex at all. We're just friends that have gone back years and years and years. And I was like, hey, you want to be my ex? And she's like, sure. I'm like, and I mean, like, not date me and then break up with me. I mean, you're going to play my ex. And she's like, oh, sure. I'm kidding. She wasn't like that at all. I'm probably going to get beat up if she sees this. The original stories are written beforehand, which is completely different than the embellished stories, which is there's stuff that's going on, like things. Basically, every single youth group event that we have, like if it's like, you know, a scavenger hunt or like a movie night or whatever, or if it's just a regular Wednesday night, like the cameras are usually rolling because there's usually something ridiculous that happens, or like we're playing some game and something ridiculous happens, and then it's like, oh, let's kind of make a storyline go around that or kind of lead up to that.
Oh wait, they went back inside. Ah! Wait, there's more. There's more.
There's another strand.
Do you see them?
Brittany was killing sand crabs. I'm calling it sand crab genocide.
So yeah, the embellished story is a storyline based around existing footage.
I've got a show coming up. Oh wait, you're going to that show.
So here I am again at one of these things. Will dragged me to it. I never thought I'd come back to another one of these ballets. But I guess this is what we have to do for youth group. And the reason why I use the term embellished is because it is about 90 to 95% real, everything that's going on. I'll just add some things that are more in line with the kind of caricatures of ourselves that we've developed over these past few seasons of the show. The typical writing of an episode is basically just kind of coming up with a main idea. So we'll for example, let's talk about the very first episode.
Where are you guys going with the boxes?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. We're moving to Kentucky.
What?
The main idea is the old youth pastor left, and I had to step in as the interim youth pastor, or the, for all intents and purposes, youth pastor.
That's easier to say and easier to remember.
Like, so that was the idea, and then just kind of coming up with the whole thing of what's going around, and just kind of writing some plot points.
To budget wisely, this is going to mean hiding expiration dates and charging overpriced prices for all the snacks. All for the sake of rebuilding our budget.
And some key dialogue.
No, alright guys, so yeah, so this is a youth group tonight, and as you can tell, I'm not Mike.
But not like a 100% scripted thing. Like, there's actually only been 2 episodes. Well, at the time of you guys watching this, there will be a second episode that is completely scripted.
Okay, you're gonna say, he'll be gone to your friend after I say my thing. Okay? Yo, thanks. Stop.
Good thing we're sisters.
Oh my goodness, why?
But we have the key dialogue moments to kind of help move the plot along, but we want to maintain that kind of on-the-fly feel of everything. We don't really go and memorize the lines that are written out, just because we want to make it sound like we're really trying to come up with what we're trying to say, or like it just came to us, and it's not as it doesn't feel as scripted.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Howie.
whoa.
What?
You found her?
Oh yeah, she was there. Are you kidding me?
All this time?
No. I am no.
To you.
You know what she went?
We were looking.
You know what we went through?
What did...
I fought a
I
rock.
helped her.
I fought a mermaid.
Through tough times.
I fought a lion, a sea lion. She,
Well-
you know what she did?
Now let's get back to camp.
So yeah, that's breaking down the facade of Tales from the Basement. It is actually kind of scripted, but at the same time it's not scripted. So wrap your heads around that one.